Hello and welcome to Thornton360. I'm Lisa Wilson. On this episode, we'll tell you about the next drug take-back event, and you're invited to a fun and informative crime prevention and safety open house event, as well as a community meeting. But first, we begin with the latest from City Council. On first reading, Council approved a zoning amendment and conceptual site plan for the Lees Farm Plan Development at 136th and Quebec. The changes will allow for the development of 502 single-family detached, single-family attached, and multifamily residential units on 75 acres of land. Also approved, Larkridge Metropolitan District No. 1's request to refund existing debt at a lower interest rate. The proposed refunding loan will extend the maturity of the district's repayment obligations by 8 years, but is expected to result in an overall cost savings to the district. An ordinance to the Thornton City Code related to motor vehicle theft, interference with staff, faculty, or students of educational institutions, damaging property, and trespassing was approved. The changes align City Code with state statutes and allow for prosecution of these offenses through the Thornton Municipal Court. And a pair of ordinances related to water and sewer rates were approved. More on that in a moment. To see the entire City Council meeting in high definition, tune to Xfinity Channel 881. You can also watch on demand anytime at thorntonco.tv or by downloading our app for Apple TV or Roku by searching Thornton in your device's app store. The next City Council meeting is Tuesday, October 25th. For more information about that meeting, you can visit gocot.net/council meetings. Mark your calendars for a community-wide meeting on November 3rd. Residents from all wards are invited to the meeting at Thornton's Community Connections, 9471 Dorothy Boulevard from 6 to 8 p.m. You'll have a chance to meet Thornton City Council members, ask city staff questions, meet your neighbors, and enjoy some grilled burgers and hot dogs. For more information, visit gocot.net/community meetings. Thornton says goodbye to the community center and is making way for a new one that will be unique to Thornton. The center closed in August, and demolition begins in late October. A community center wrecking ball party is scheduled for October 24th at 5 p.m. outside the community center, 2211 Eppinger Boulevard. It will take approximately 2 years to complete, and when finished, the new building will feature community center functions and amenities, as well as an Anything public library. For more information on the transformation, visit gocot.net/TCC. While the community center is closed, a new place for teens is open next door. It's called The Spot and offers a safe and social place to hang out for teens and tweens. For more information, visit gocot.net/recreation. Lambertson Farms is now open for public use with soft surface trails to explore this historic property.
This is a gem within Thornton that you just don't have anywhere else in the community. And we're thrilled to actually be able to open the space and let people get out here and see this historic farm in the middle of Thornton.
I'm really excited to share the history and share my love of the property. The original ranch was run by Eppinger. It was the Eppinger Ranch that Hoffman bought the land from. And then one of the first farms that came in was the Lambertson family.
We've been working for years to try to develop a master plan to help guide this property. We are currently working to develop a trail system. When it's completely done, we'll have a little over 3 miles of soft surface walking trails. Currently, we have right now about a little over 2 miles open to pedestrian traffic, mowed paths, soft surface trails that enter off of the existing Lambertson open space. You can come into the farm, walk around the historic farm, see what exists. There's equipment out here that is historic.
It was a working farm from the 20s when the Lambertsons moved here until they left in 2010. And the small things about it, like Bertha Lambertson, who was the matriarch here, she would paint the front of the barn, the red barn, every summer.
I would paint all these buildings every year. And all the fences, and see how far I could get. I was on a ladder, and see that in the middle I couldn't get.
My favorite thing on this side is the view of the lakes. The view over those lakes is absolutely stellar.
Those were actually built by the Lambertson family. None of them are natural. The first one was done with horses and plows, And the other ones were done by machine once they were able to get those later.
We had horses to farm with until Kelly got a Caterpillar tractor. I think it was in 1936, right before we were married. And he built the lake dike down there, the furthest one.
So every inch of this property was pretty much built by the Lambertsons and has a deep history. And it's not just a pretty farm. There's a lot to learn here.
When this thing is done, it will have elements that will attract hikers. It will attract the bird watchers, somebody who wants to come out and see the wildlife foxes. It will have our farmers market here, hopefully. We potentially can have an entertainment opportunity here. Lots of recreation opportunities for a wide variety of our residents.
The more time you spend here, you can't help but to love this farm. It's beautiful, it feels wonderful to be out here, and it's very nostalgic. So I think we all need a break from the busy life now and again and just come appreciate nature and our history.
The costs to maintain and operate Thornton's water and sewer utilities have increased. To keep providing safe and reliable service, Thornton's water and sewer rates will increase in 2023. The average increase for 92% of Thornton customers will be $1.30 a month in the winter and $2.58 per month in the summer for water. Sewer costs will increase $2.66 per month. As of January 2023, Thornton will discontinue mailing utility bills to all Thornton customers. It's important to visit gocot.net/utilitybilling to ensure your e-bill will go to the correct email address. Again, visit gocot.net/utilitybilling today and be ready for the January switch. If you have questions about the switch, call Thornton Utility Billing at 303-538-7370. The next drug take-back event is Saturday, October 29th. You can drive up and drop off your unused or expired household prescriptions or over-the-counter medications for free, safe disposal. Again, the event is Saturday, October 29th at the Thornton Police Department, 9551 Civic Center Drive, or at the Fossil Ridge Public Safety Center, 13150 Quebec Street from 10 to 2. For more information, visit thorntonco.gov. You're invited to a fun and informative crime prevention and safety open house event. It's October 21st from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Thornton Police Department, 9551 Civic Center Drive. The ATF, Thornton Police, and Thornton Fire will be among the agencies offering tips and resources regarding a number of safety issues. There will also be giveaways such as steering wheel locks. For more information, visit gocot.net/police. The next fall leaf drop-off events are Saturday, November 5th and Saturday, November 12th, 8 a.m. to noon at Thornton's IMC, 12450 Washington Street. These events are open to Thornton residents only and ensure that your leaves stay out of the landfill. You can also leave your leaves at the curb on your regular trash day now through November 11th. Or you can check out the weekday compost drop-off also at Thornton's IMC. Restrictions apply, so for more information visit gocot.net/trash recycling before you go. Fall is in the air, and Thornton is ushering in this colorful season with fun events such as the recent Harvest Fest and the upcoming Trunk or Treat.
Go straight that way. Thank you. Thank you.
We have volunteers that set up their trunk and decorate their trunks for the kids to go trick-or-treating from trunk to trunk. So it's a very safe way for kids to gather candy. We have about 60 trunks, and they're anywhere from simple spiderwebs and pumpkins to pirate ships and fishing boats and themes. There's people that get very, very creative, and there's people that just do something really simple because they just love seeing the kids in their costumes. And then we also have a Garden of the Ghouls, which is a haunted walk, very scary, and a Boo Bayou for the younger kids that want a little spook but aren't quite old enough to go through the Garden of the Ghouls. Even for the volunteers that are sitting there, they have so much fun getting to see all the little kids in their costumes. There'll be characters everywhere, there'll be photo opportunities. It's just a fun event that, all encompassing.
Trunk or Treat is Saturday, October 22nd from 6 to 9 p.m. at Carpenter Park Fields. There is an admission fee of $3 per person or $10 for a family of 4. For more information, visit gocot.net/trunk or treat. And now, here's a look back at Harvest Fest. That's it for this edition of Thornton 360. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.